My name is Harel. I'm an 18-year-old bug bounty hunter from the US. I'm originally from Israel. I was 15. It was quarantine and we had no school. Honestly, had nothing to do, so I kind of picked up hacking. For some reason, I played a little bit of Hack the Box, and then a few months later, I moved on to bug bounty. I found my first bug, which was a reflected XSS. After that was stretched, I picked it up back again, and I started hacking even more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have much of a methodology, but I go about it and kind of try to see what's going on the website, how it works, all the different technologies and all of the weird stuff that happen in it. I have specific things like parser confusions, things that I really like looking for. And when I find all of these weird little pieces of the puzzle, I kind of put it together and eventually create a really cool bug. And that's I think the most fun part about it. My browser. Burp Suite is the one that I use 24/7. I mean, depending on what program I'm hunting on and what I'm currently doing, but the documentation is highly underrated in my opinion. So if you're working on like, I don't know, WAF bypasses, which is stuff that I do a lot, I do read a lot of the documentation, and it really kind of, it's not a tool really, but it's something that I use a lot. So kind of having a strong understanding of whatever you're hacking, for me it would be JavaScript usually. Or little browser quirks, but that's a gold mine of information in my opinion. My most interesting bug was not necessarily my most critical one, but the most interesting one was a cache poisoning vulnerability in Glassdoor. It was pretty interesting because it abused the URL parser confusion between the front-end server and the back-end server. So I was actually able to use an uncacheable header XSS and trick the CDN into caching it by abusing a caching rule and the path traversal, and pretty much get a stored XSS through that. I think I'm creative. I always like finding new ways to abuse vulnerabilities or find them. Lazy. I don't have much of a set methodology, but in some ways it actually helps me. And motivated. The biggest mistake that I think I see people make, well, there are a few, but biggest one is expecting results immediately and not staying consistent. It took me a year to find my first bug, maybe 2 years to get my first paid bug. So it takes time. Meanwhile, what you want to do is, instead of getting frustrated with bug bounties and stuff, you don't start out with bug bounties. You can, but it's hard. What you do instead is you go and just play CTFs, hacking labs, stuff like that. And you just honestly just have fun with it. You won't be making money, you likely won't be making money for quite a while, so just have fun, learn, challenge yourself. Stay consistent. Consistency is very important. Make sure you actually have fun and enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, and I think that goes with anything, you probably won't be very good at it. So you really want to enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the more you'll want to do it. The more you want to do it, the more consistent you will be. So the more you'll do it and the better you'll get. I think that's my biggest advice. Just also grind CTFs.